Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Matt Diazable here with another album review, and today we are checking out the of a band. Ooh, it's just exciting to hear about these guys. Zulu with the album A New Tomorrow. A little bit about Zulu is uh, the biggest thing. Well, I don't want that to be the first thing. They come from Los Angeles, California. They're a five-piece power violent hardcore band. They're just heavy, heavy, heavy. They're not playing around. They're violent and crazy. They're the hardcore of all hardcore bands. They're out there proving that they're just as hardcore as any other hardcore band. And another prominent thing, which is really nice to see, which it's been around for years, but not as much. But they are an all-black uh, hardcore band, which is a very nice thing to see because you don't see too many uh, people. I guess they say people of color, but yeah, black folks in the hardcore scene. There's just a lot of our folks are just not into hardcore, which I get it. I mean, a lot of people just don't get hardcore and like heavy music, which is a-okay because it looks weird as fuck from the outside. I get it. It's weird. I like weird stuff, so I guess that's why I'm here. But no, it's really nice to see that they're bringing some new kind of blood to the hardcore scene with their perspective and their sound and their genre-bending sounding music with influences from jazz, soul, punk, hardcore, pop. They literally they're spicing things up. So I'm really excited to check out this album that they just recently dropped this past year. So without further track one, we have here Africa. It's a slow build, and the pianos kind of walk us through it with the violins that builds up this sense of like warmness and feeling good. And it's just a nice intro to brace yourself into what's going to be next in terms of what's coming from this album. So overall, it's a very nice intro to get you welcome in and relax for this album. Hey guys, have you checked out any of the merch from Diazable that we have on our online store? We have some of these designs up, some cool gym looking gear. Fan favorite, Baby Noodle, Be a Fucking Devil. Yeah, some of our most hated merch ever, but I love Hate Breed. Yay. Sticker packs too. Who doesn't like Baby Noodle eating pizza? Yeah. Keychains. Yeah. And of course, we have koozies. Yeah, who doesn't like a good koozie? So check out our merch store, diazable.com, and support your local business. And a friend who's not trying to work a 9-to-5 anymore. Trying to do something with my life. Track two, we have here for Sister Humphrey. Sharp guitars, solid opening riff, drums sound really, really fine. And oh my God, there's like a really, really nasty two-step in this song. It's heavy and it's chunky, and I think it's just a great way to open this album, and it just sounds really good. So I want to play a little clip of for Sister Humphrey to show you a little bit about what Zulu's offering to the table right now. Just a small clip of what they're doing. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Track three, we have here Our Day Is Now. It is straight relentless out the gate. Vocals are high and low and just sound really good. The vocalist is just on point with this song. Slow down guitar sound really good. It's a short and heavy track. It's very nice. Track four, we have Music to Drive By. Heavy, and they're just bringing down the hammer with their sound. They're just crushing it. And then like as like so the song goes along, they bring it back to the beginning of the song and just make it slower, and they're splicing in some R&B into the songs. Kind of cuts the song a little short, a little bit, but yeah, I feel like they could have done a little bit more with the song because it's like before, like I was getting really hyped, it kind of just cuts off, and I was like, dang, I wanted some more. So that's a good sign. They make me want to have more from what they're offering. Track five, we have Where I'm From, featuring Pierce Jordan and Obimai Ugwana. As someone who's black and not being able to say black names, I'm disappointing myself, but whatevs. I'll only get better. The guitars sound really nasty on this track. Tuning sounds really, really good. Solid two-step in the song. Bass is a bit drowned out. When the vocals are on top, it's hard to hear the bass a little bit. The vocals sound really good. They just turned up a little bit high, and they switch it up to like another two-step in the middle of the song. The features, they're nice. They complement the song very well. Track 6, Thanking the Funk. You get did. This track is dumb heavy, like ignorant heavy. It's slow and stupidly heavy. And they're dropping the M-bombs up in here. So I'm like, ooh, like how's that gonna play out in live setting and everything? But I feel like it's 2023. I think everyone's just using that. We're just getting past that. It's just part of life. So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But whatever. It's a slow and groovy track. Track 7, we have Shine Eternally. Slow and R&B intro. Uh it's just chic and like very groovy with it, like how it sounds, and like the bass line is so like it's so nice. Simple guitar chords, drum is slow and fabulous on the song. It's a smooth instrumental track, which I think it just shows their versatility and what they're offering in terms of like we're hardcore, but also we have so much more to offer than that. And I think this I have to show a clip of this song because it's just phenomenally sounds it sounds phenomenal. Yeah, so that's a little taste of Shining. Track 8, Must I Only Share My Pain. On this album, there's a lot of interludes, and for the most part, I think people might be turned off from them, but these interludes are very important, very insightful. The overlap of people talking on this track, what they're talking about is very, very deep and very meaningful to a lot of people. So I think it's really important that they're putting it out there and showing it to other people. Like there's other sides to people's journeys and whatnot. Track 9, Life as a Shorty Shouldn't Be So Rough. Heavy, heavy, heavy. I'm kind of getting like early MySpace deathcore sounds on this track. Drums are very quick and snap sharp. This band is all breakdowns. They're just straight breakdowns, and I love it. Like they're just dumb heavy, dumb fun. Not even dumb fun, but just dumb heavy. Like they're just here to fuck shit up. Um, and I'm wondering if they're like what want to say. I guess what I was thinking was like there's a lot of messages in this album. So I'm wondering if they're trying to like spread awareness in the hardcore scene about everyday struggles of people of from different backgrounds and whatnot. Because that's what I was kind of getting on this. I could be wrong. Track 10, we have From the Gods to Earth. Blast beats out the ass. These guys are putting everything into these tracks. They're putting their heart, their soul, their sweat, their tears, everything into this, and you can feel it. They slowly build it in the middle of the song to where there's like a cool key change and everything, and it just kind of like amazes me like on this track. I wanted to play a little clip of From the Gods to Earth, so check it out. Yeah, that was a small clip from the Gods to Earth. Track 11, we have here Crime de Casse by Alyssa Miller and Precious Tucker. Ugh, I'm really bad. I think this was French. Piano sound really heavenly on this track. There's a line in the song on this spoken word poem where it says black is not just pain, and that just like really caught my eye. Like it's just very thoughtful and insightful, and I hope it like makes people like think, and I think that's what they really want for a lot of people to see on this album and just feel, to just think and like think from other people's perspectives. Track 12, we have here "We're More Than This." I want to say, as I've listened to this album and this track is showing me, this group has much more. It has just a lot of diversity to their sound. They're not just heavy, they're not just R&B. They bring a lot of substance to their music, which is really nice. And like me taking myself aside as a person reviewing music, that's really great. But also me personally, it's really good to have music with substance. Like it's just nice. It's really good. Like majority of the music I want to listen to, I want substance to it. And these guys bring it. Just drums and guitar sound really good, and the vocals sound pretty decent overall. The sound on this track is better than the vocal performance. Track 13, we have 52 Fatal Strikes featuring Paris Roberts. This was one of their top like songs from their EP. So I think it made sense to re-record it and put it on their debut because it's a banger of a track. It's a phenomenal track. It's a fast old school sound with a new school vocals and mixing to it. It fucking slaps. From the guitar tuning to the pacing of the song. It might be their best song they've ever made, like point blank. And with that, I definitely think I need to play a part of it to you. I'll probably cut from this, yeah, but you guys got to hear this. Okay, so here is 52 Fatal Strikes. A little taste of it. Yeah, so they're probably one of their most famous songs. Track 14, we have here Divine Intervention. This track just sounds groovy as hell. Lyrics are amazing, and they throw in some female vocals. All right. Switching it up a little bit. Slow and tuned low on this track. Very spacey and kind of like outer world. Like it doesn't feel like it's on Earth, like the sound. And the ending breakdown, again, they count it with these breakdowns. Track 15, Who'd You Bless? No One Curse. They're coming in really hard and strong to finish the album, giving a lot of early 2000s melodic hardcore sound on this track. The back and forth between the vocals is really nice. The structure of the song is a little weird though. It's a little off. But damn, they really know how to bring that like melodic hardcore sound influence on this one. Sounds very refreshing after all the heaviness to lighten it up a little bit. I think it's a good way to fade out the album. Lots of traditional African ideas are brought onto with this album and this track. I think they're really infusing the Zulu culture to this album. Now, that was my review of Zulu, A New Tomorrow. And I guess the one thing I want to say about this album is they just, I want to say diversity because I think I've used that a lot, but like variety. You get so much like different elements from different parts of the world. We get Zulu musical culture, get jazz, soul, funk influence, hardcore, rock, metal, melodic hardcore. Like they really know how to bring it all together and just make it sound really, really good. And so overall, the pacing of the album is really good. The production's really good. I think the only thing that's a shortcoming in terms of this album is I wanted more. As weird as that sounds, it's 15 tracks. I think some of the songs could have had a little bit more length to them. The pacing, like I said, is still really good, but I think I just wanted some more to some of the songs because they were just really good and they were cut kind of short. But yeah, there's nothing really, really bad about this album. I think for sure, if not now, already being called a modern day hardcore classic. I think it will be in the next 10 years when people who like the new hardcore kids are like, what are your influences? And a lot of them are going to say Zulu, I think. And with how diverse hardcore has become and how diverse music has become as well, it's going to be like turnstiles, Zulu style meshed together in terms of hardcore and like heaviness. And it's going to go way out there in a weird direction. And I think Zulu is going to be ground zero for a lot of influences in the future. Which I think rightfully deserves, because this is a very phenomenal album. Which gives me to my scoring. I think this album overall is very good, and it's a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah. So Zulu, A New Tomorrow. Links down below. Check it out. Comment. Let me know how I did, what you felt about this album. What do you think it's going to do for the future of hardcore and just music in general? And yeah, you guys have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.